So if I'm doing the math correctly on that stat, 3 out of 5 is 60%. I hope I'm doing that math correctly. 60%? Are you kidding me? You're telling me that 60% of Americans are lonely? Wow. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Junior Mints podcast. My name is Finn Lawler. I'm your host. The purpose of this podcast is for me to give you guys my thoughts, opinions, and advice on things in everyday life. It can be the most common things to the most complicated things. So let's dive into it. So today's episode is going to be a little bit more on the serious side of things. And it's like this more current event type of thing. So it's going to be about the Loneliness Epidemic of 2022. And I've read some scholarly articles. I can't even say that word. Scholarly articles that suggest that there is an epidemic of loneliness happening in our society as of like right now in the year of 2022, which it is right now. So the interesting thing is, it's not just happening in America. It's happening all around the world. And to be quite honest with you, it's kind of sad. It's very sad. So I'm going to bet that one of the leading causes of this loneliness problem is the exposure to too much social media. And that's just, it would make sense because everything's online now, everything is digital. Like, it may come as a shock, but social media can make people feel more lonely. It may have the word social in the title, but sometimes it can make us feel more isolated. You know, I personally feel that sometimes when I go on like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, which is why I don't use them anymore, because it doesn't really help, you know. Sure, you can like DM people. Yeah, that's awesome. But I prefer to go out and actually talk to people, and it's more fun that way. So, which brings me to one of the stats that I found, and I forget which website the stats from, but it was NPR. Okay, according to an NPR survey, 3 out of 5 Americans are lonely. 3 out of 5. Wow. That sucks. Like, dang. Here's another stat. Loneliness and isolation have similar effects on health as being obese, an alcoholic, or smoking 15 cigarettes per day. I don't know if that's true, but it's from socialself.com. So if you want to look that up, sure, go ahead. But like being loneliness can have a serious effect on one's mental health. Like, I'm speaking from experience sometimes, because like, sure, I'm a more introverted person, but it can get lonely after a while. And like, I realize that sometimes when I get real lonely, I'm like, okay, this is, and like my immune system takes a hit. I don't know. It's just, I just gotta talk more, you know? And here's another stat. Can you guess which group of people, whether it's millennials, Gen Zers, or Gen Xers, or boomers, are the loneliness? Can you guess? Give it 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. According to some study, Gen Z is the loneliest group. That's my age group. Let's see, Gen Zers are from 1997 to 2012. So, wow. It's probably because all the time on the time spent on our phones, you know, on Instagram or just TikTok even. Like, I'm not saying anything. There's nothing bad with social media. I'm just saying look up from your phone more. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, So if I'm doing the math correctly on that stat, 3 out of 5 is 60%. I hope I'm doing that math correctly. 60%. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that 60% of Americans are lonely? Wow. Honestly, that number could potentially be higher due to the rise with, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever. But that's crazy. 3 out of 5? Holy mother God, wow. So, again, I'm not only pinning loneliness on social media. People are shy. I understand. That's okay. Yeah. I can't make someone automatically less shy. And the whole quarantine thing a couple years ago didn't really help with that statistic either. Among with a few other things, but hey, whatever. This is So coming from someone who's fairly shy myself, I understand how intimidating it can be to go out and socialize with people. After all, everything's digital now. People are on their phones more. So being behind a screen can be comforting. I completely get that. Heck, I spend 24 hours of my day pretty much in front of a screen doing work. So it's like, no, I get that though. But maybe just once, and I'm not yelling at you guys. I'm just really passionate about this sort of thing. So anyway, just once in a while, when you're feeling kind of tired at your computer or you're sitting on the couch on your phone, just go somewhere. Go into the city. Go to a restaurant. Go to a club or something. I go to clubs sometimes. Pretty fun. And like I walk around downtown a lot. Yeah, and 10 times out of 10, I usually run into someone that I know. And, it makes me feel better rather than being at home stuck in front of a computer, which, don't get me wrong, it's really comforting. But just put in the effort just to go out somewhere, just you can do it. Trust me, you got this. Speaking of phones, I think it's safe to say that excessive phone use can also, like I said before, contribute to loneliness. But hey, phones are useful. I would suggest using your phone only when you need it. Otherwise, unplug. You'll feel more connected if you unplug. True story. It may sound weird, but it works as a solution to this problem. So another tip I would give you guys for unplugging from your phone, put it on grayscale. Trust me, I put my phone on grayscale, and I've had my phone on grayscale for maybe 3 months. I don't know. But it works because I'm less distracted with my phone and I can actually do other things. So my tips and tricks for this problem, again, from personal experience, it can be scary going out and interacting with people. But I want to encourage you guys to put your phones down or back in your pocket and be in the moment, right? Like, it's very cheesy, but it's like living in the present is awesome. So yeah, leave the house, meet someone new, and you can do it. And if you guys are, if any of you guys are living in a city where it's locked down for some reason, just do your best to just leave the house, even if it means going out in front of the front yard or something and just walking around. That makes a huge difference. Trust me. Anyway, hopefully that all that makes sense. I'm just speaking from observations and experiences on this one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been your host, Finn Lawler. This has been the Junior Mints Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe down below, and we will see you guys next time. Peace. Pew.